My name is Caitlin Burns, and I'm the Vice Chair of the Producers Guild of America's New Media Council. And for about 15 years, I've been a producer for big franchises and smaller companies that are looking to create new experiences with emerging technologies. And I'm here in New Zealand to speak at the Future Realities Conference. One of the most interesting things for me about working in businesses that are designed to help people tell stories is that at their core, they're about communicating. Everyone is somewhat good at telling stories. It's one of the core things that humans are great at. In fact, there are some sociologists that actually want to change the name Homo sapiens to Homo narrans, because storytelling has had such a profound effect in how we collaborate and have built societies as human beings. So at the end of the day, it's a very human product. And every storytelling business, whether that's film, game, virtual reality, or digital advertising, is ultimately building off the same idea that I can tell you something and create a modeled world in your head that will help you do something else better. And the world we live in right now, it's an incredible place to experiment and start the collaboration process with new technologies. Building from story worlds gives us an imaginary context in which we can make real world technological change and expose audiences to it and learn from them at the same time. I have spent a lot of time working with new platforms, helping big companies and small companies both explore what it's going to take to move people using new sorts of interface, new sorts of platforms to distribute. And I've spent time working in 360-degree video, interactive virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality, which is when you're working with a digital interface and live real-world action at the same time. It's a really exciting new way to work with experiences because it allows the audience members at the center of the experience to have a very human, real-world experience of working with the imagined world you're creating. Both virtual reality, that's great for immersion and presence, putting you in somewhere entirely new, and augmented reality, that's all about enhancement and bringing together a convergent aspect of the digital world and the real world. Wow, in 5 years' time, I hope I'm working with creators who are coming from all over the world in a community where everyone is sharing all at once. I think one of the biggest assets we have right now as a global society is the ability to connect with people wherever they're geographically located. And the reality is we're all facing a lot of very similar problems at the same time. So the more we can work together, share information, and collaborate, the better the solutions we'll come up with will be. Well, I've already had the opportunity to meet with several companies here in Wellington, and I'm very excited to meet with more. I've already seen that there's a great thought process going into the technical challenges that are being faced by both local communities and the world at large, and I'm very excited to see the influence that the different cultural context and the different ways that groups are sharing information here in New Zealand are coming to life both in creative work and in new technology solutions that might be able to feedback positively to groups I know both in the States and around the world.